Good morning, my dear students. Today I am going to start a new poem, My Native Land. And the poet of this poem is Sir Walter Scott. So, basically, the poem is passionate and inspiring to awaken patriotism in a country facing a political crisis, evoking and unquestioning loyalty to the motherland. In the poem, My Native Land, the speaker asks if there can be any person who has not been proud of his native land, thereby suggesting that every person is patriotic, that every person rejoices on returning home from his sojourn in alien countries. So let's start the poem. Lines are, breathes there the man with soul so dead, who never to himself had said, this is my own, my native land, whose heart hath never within him burnt. So here the first few lines just describing the theme of native land or patriotism by arguing that never be a man with soul that he is not able to wonder at and appreciate his native land. In other words, a person who does not selflessly sacrifice for his own country and does not have a sense of belongingness to his or her nation, then he possesses a soul which is almost dead. He believes that a person with no love for his country is emotionally dead even if she is physically alive. So continuing the same, next line is, whose heart hath never within him burnt, as home his footsteps he hath turned from wandering on a foreign strand. The poet here then suggests that every person is patriotic and rejoices on returning home from his journey. Just in case there is one who does not love his country, he is like the living dead. His heart should burn with love for his country when he returns from foreign travels. If such there breathe, go mark him well, for him no minstrel raptures swell. This means that if there exists such a person who does not feel the longing for his motherland and does not want to return from foreign land, and his heart does not swell with pride and happiness on his return, because he believes that he could earn great wealth and reputation in a foreign country, then that particular person should be taken note of, for no musician will ever sing songs of praise of his brave deeds. High though his titles, proud his name, boundless his wealth as wish can claim. Despite those titles, power and perf, the rich concentrated all in shelf. The exaggeration continues with nothing else giving credibility to the person, not his wealth, his power, or his accomplishments. Whatever be his personal accomplishments, he is considered a selfish person. Next lines are, living shall forfeit fair renown, and doubly dying shall go down to the vile dust from whence he sprung, unwept, unhonored, and unsung. So by these all lines, The poet describes as an unpatriotic person's life loses all fame and reputation. He dies a double death, the physical death of all mortals and the emotional death from being wiped out from people's memories. The speaker implies that being forgotten after death would be worse than physical death because people hope to be alive in the memories of their loved ones after their death. This seems like a harsh punishment. However, it is the viewpoint of a patriot speaking to his countrymen and therefore seems extreme. So, these all, according to the Stengia, I have explained to you about the poem. I hope that you all have understood well. You have to read this poem.